So there's this story in the news.
I'm set my beer over there so it's not in the shot.
There's this story in the news about this guy who had frostbite and lost a toe. He's in this thing, and so he put his toe in alcohol and joked about toe whiskey or toe something. This was several years ago. Well, the news yesterday or Friday was that he's now thinking about actually drinking his toe whiskey. So that makes me ask, would you do something like that?
No. Probably not.
No? Because you know when you go all over like Asian stuff, you can buy alcohol.
Snake
it's got
whiskey.
Snakes and
I would maybe, if we had like a 8-episode recording day, maybe.
Reminds me of that, I think it was...
okay, let's do it!
That Antonio Banderas Zorro movie where the guy put the head in the jar and whiskey. No, it was a head.
I thought it was a ham.
I haven't seen that movie for like...
And it may not be that movie, but yeah. Cheers!
Welcome, everybody.
How are you today?
Tired.
So we are going to do our second to the last European whiskey that we have on stock. It's all going to change because I'm headed to Europe in a few
I was going to
months.
say, it sounds like somebody's going to Europe.
Yeah, it's all going to change, and my wife and I are conniving and scheming. So hopefully we come back with some really cool stuff. But we have this one and one other one left. This is one of the most popular whiskeys in Slovakia, which used to be part of the former Czechoslovakia, which used to be Slovakia before that, and part of the Hungarian Empire.
It's a crazy little history lesson over
It
there.
is. So we went to Slovakia about a year ago, I think. Or maybe it was this spring. I don't remember.
Did you try Slovakia over there?
Did I try Slovakia over there?
It's that beef that they cook up and it's good.
Oh, okay. Probably. I mean, we ate there and we ate their local dishes and yeah. I'm sure we did. So anyway, so this is from the Nestville distillery. It's Slovakia's most famous or most, I don't know, it's the one that's most readily available of their home
Most prevalent
whiskey. It's a blended whiskey. I do believe that they distill through their own Central European grains and stuff. I don't think that they're bringing anything in. This is still distilled there, but then again, it is blended. It's 80 proof. There's no age statement since it's blended, and it comes in at US about $22. So it's not that expensive. Almost a common man type of thing. And I have not actually had this. So we're in for a blind
taste test.
taste here. Oops.
Spill it all around.
So it's got a screw top, and might look for some little note stuff here for you to keep your notes on. You don't have any. You don't even have a pen. You came unprepared. There's a pen. And so at $22, it is going to be a 4-barrel rating. Are you ready? What are you looking at my notes? He's looking at my notes. He's a cheater. So let's go ahead and do a rating on aroma, flavor, and bite. And I will post them here for you guys to see.
Hold on. Time out.
Oh, he's gonna honk.
Yeah.
He's gonna honk. Between the two of you,
I wasn't ready.
I'm leaving.
As soon as I put that up to my nose, there was a sneeze. Well, I don't know.
Okay. It's our running. That's a new one. Our running gag is Cody's over there going, ooh.
Where's Alex?
She's right there.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
She's so quiet, we can convince people of that easily.
She's not feeling well.
She did something stupid. She went to the gym. She went to the gym.
Went to the gym.
Okay, so have to keep them on task.
Squirrel!
Where?
Okay, so I come up with a total of. Are you ready?
No, I'm still working on it.
Pencils down.
Pencils
What's
down.
it cost?
A 4. $22. So while you're figuring that out, I will say that we haven't recorded in a while because we had some issues come up. Working hard. Some illnesses between my wife and I. I have to have surgery, so our...
Need brain surgery?
Yeah, it's brain surgery. I have to have a pain in my ass pulled out.
Liver surgery.
Liver surgery.
Add a second one in there for redundancy.
Yes. So our episodes over the next month are going to be spotty. We'll try to get some specials out there.
We want to do one like when you get right out of surgery, when you got your all the painkillers and everything in you, and then we're going to do an episode.
Nope. Okay, so I come up with 14.5 points. Cody?
You didn't give me the paper.
Andy?
I slid it over to you.
15. Okay. So I chose the 14.5 because I gave this aroma, and 14.5 is a little bit high. 15 is a little bit high than what we normally do. I think the aroma is just spot on. I gave it a 4.
I think my sniffer's going out.
I think
gave it a 3 just maybe because
I gave it a 4 because it's very aromatic. You can taste, or that you can smell.
It smelled good to me, what I could smell of it.
You can smell that floral, almost sweetness to it. You can also, and we'll get this with the flavor. To me, you can smell that it is a blend because there's a little bit of conflicting aromas in there. It's not a very dark fruit, dark cherry type of aroma. It's more of a floral sweetness. A little bit of vanilla, and maybe just a hint to me of cinnamon. But otherwise, I really liked it, so I gave it a 4. And you gave it a 3, 4. Because your nose is bad?
And I also spilled Incinerator on my finger.
Incinerator? You came up here drinking Incinerator?
No, I took it out of the bag, and it seemed like the lid was loose, so I had to make sure it was.
Wait a minute. You took it out of the bag. What bag?
The paper bag from the liquor store.
You went to the liquor store without me?
Yeah.
Maggie's upset.
I know.
When did you go to the liquor store?
Before I came here,
You didn't call and say, hey, I'm going to the liquor store. You want to come?
you didn't want to go. It was a madhouse. And plus, they got something going on at Texplex.
Okay.
They had somebody
That's
else
fine.
there, like,
No, I understand. No.
I think you officially got taken off the list of ever going to the liquor store.
so every time I go to the liquor store, I got to call you first?
Does
Yes.
it to you?
And Maggie's upset. You'll notice that I have this book and I keep
An empty
notes
page?
on all of this stuff that we do. And every time I go to bars, I'll take notes. And it's just a whiskey tasting book and it's almost completely full. But there's one single page in here that is labeled but empty. And I believe
It says Cinerator.
it says Cinerator on it because somebody took the bottle home before I could finish it. And I kept telling myself, I need to buy a bottle of Cinerator, even though I'm not a huge fan like you are. When it comes to some sort of cinnamon grain alcohol liqueur or something, I'd kind of like Fireball.
They're pushing it at the liquor store. It's
Cinerator or Fireball?
like Fireball. They got the display with the box right up front.
Yeah.
And everybody
But I still
checking out and
need
touching it.
to fill that page out of my book, so you better bring that up.
Okay.
So, 4 for me, 3 for you, because you are... The people at Nestville are going to hate this episode.
It smells good, but my nose
Our
is like,
viewers are going to hate this episode. I gave it a 3.5 on flavor, just a little bit less. It is very flavorful. It's a blend. You can taste that it's a blend. It's got a little bit of bitterness and oiliness to me. But it's not too bad. I gave it a 3 on bite. And I see that you gave it a 3 on flavor, but no, 4 on flavor. And a 4 on bite, so you don't think there's much of a bite there. I didn't either,
think-
but there's a little bit of...
and the flavor, it's got a little bit of sweetness. It's not, it's kind of like,
I think there's a little lingering
little bit, I don't
kind
know.
of bite to it. But I could easily put it to 3.5, which would give me the 15 that you have. And so that's still going to be about a 3.75, which I think we'd boost up to
what did you
4.
give it, Cody?
I didn't get it.
He didn't do anything.
Well, what's your overall score?
3 or 4?
I would say a 4. I like the
Okay.
flavor a lot. It doesn't have a whole lot of bite.
Yeah.
I couldn't smell anything, but I think that may just be me.
Yeah, so 3.75, it gives it a 4. Unfortunately, it's not available in the United States. In fact, it's not really available in a lot of places in Europe from what I have seen. It is specifically marketed in the Central Europe, Slovakia, Hungary, Austria area.
I would definitely, if I went to Slovakia, I would definitely pick me up a bottle of that.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't get past customs because it would be empty.
Take empty bottles home.
I don't think customs cares whether it's open or not. Now,
They might
airport
care if it
security...
was full when you went through security and it's empty when you get
Get
to
on the
customs.
plane.
But that's not customs. That's security and the airlines. Customs doesn't care.
Well, I'd have to buy 2 then.
Anywho, if you're in Central Europe, in Slovakia, and you're checking that place out, which is an amazing little tiny country, you should really look at it. Think about getting the Nestville blended whiskey, #1. It's a good thing. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Check out the Instagram and Twitter. We do have merch. Anything else? What do you think your job is here?
Right now, I don't know.
Don't either. Why are you even here?
I'm tired.
Put down in the comments below what you'd like to see us do, and maybe help me define
The
his
new
job.
co-host.
Just to help me define his job.
Comedic relief.
Now that we're in the studio, Cody doesn't even have a job because everything's set up. All I have to do is turn the camera on, and we're good to go.
So pretty soon it's just gonna be you and Tippy sitting here doing a.
Yeah, it's just me. This is a one-man show.
I bet you Tippy would love that. If you sat here just talking to her, petting her, drinking alcohol, she'd be ecstatic.
So,
Bourbon and Tippy.
if you're still with us, hit the like and subscribe. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And for a blend, this is really good.
I like it.
I would definitely think about getting it. So we will check you later. Cheers.
All right. Laters.
Please don't unsubscribe.
8 episode that was never seen.
You think you could like talk to Total Wine and see if they could start importing some of this stuff?
Yeah, because, I'm like that with Total Wine.
Well, you go in there when you walk in, they're like, "Hey, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a couple hours."
You get